Hello, everyone. I'm here this morning, to discuss with you and preview with you your final Unit 16 review that you will complete today prior to your test tomorrow. Now, this review is very, very similar to the test that you will see tomorrow. So I'm not going to be using the test from the Pearson Envision website. I'm going to be using a test very much similar to this. I just found it more user-friendly and a little bit, uh, it will better assess how you've been doing this unit. So here we will begin with number 1, that you can see the directions over here. Find the perimeter of this rectangle. So here we have a rectangle. You're given the lines and the squares, but you're also given the measurements along the side. So you know that to find perimeter, you can add those up together and find the perimeter in inches. You just click in here, click backspace, and then you can type in your answer, whatever it might be. All right, now, if you look here on this next one, same thing. Okay, it's a new shape, but if you notice the difference here between this shape, you were given 6, 4, 6, 4. Here, you're given 7, 5. So it is up to you to know that you need to add 7 and 5 again. Don't just tell me the answer of 7 plus 5. You need to do another 7 and 5 to add all 4 sides together. All right, now if you take a look here, this is a square, and I want to just spend a moment on this square because there was some confusion yesterday on the review that you had when some people said that to find the area of this square, not this square, but of a square, you can just take the, I figured out how to flip it. You can take the side length, in this case 12, and then you can just multiply that by 4 to find the area. That is false, and the reason that was false was because to find the perimeter of a square, you could do that, because the reason you could do 12 times 4 to find the perimeter of a square is because you can add 12, 12, 12, and 12. That's 4 12s. So you could do 4 12s, 4 times 12, to find the perimeter of the square, not the area. To find the area of the square, you would have to do 12 times 12 for area. This is asking for perimeter, so you can do that 12 times 4 if you needed to. All right, let's move on. Again, just click inside, backspace, and then type in your answer. All right, moving along. Here on question number 4, you have 2 categories, true and false. They give you 4 shapes, all right, and they're asking you if the perimeter given, in this case we have 8 and 4 and 8 and 4, so you add 8 plus 4 plus 8 plus 4. Does that equal 24? If true, put it here. If false, put it here. You just drag it. And on this one, you can just hover right in the middle. But if you can't get it to have those 4 across, you can just go on the line, hover over the line, and drag it. Okay? Again, hover over one of the lines and you can just drag it right there. Each of these 4 go somewhere. They all have to go somewhere. And the same thing here. Each of these have to go somewhere as well. What you need to do is you need to find the perimeter of all these shapes. To find the perimeter of all these shapes, start in the top left corner. Remember that I taught you that. And just count along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Be careful. On the corner, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and all the way around till you get back to the top left, okay? Again, be careful around the corners that you're counting every line, and then just drag it where it belongs. Okay? Each one goes somewhere. All right, now here, okay, the directions say place an X next to all the possible rectangles with a perimeter of 32. Now this should not say square inches. Okay, this is a mistake. A perimeter of 32 inches, not square inches. Okay, that's a mistake. So again, you're looking for perimeter. So if it adds up 8 plus 4 plus 8 plus 4 to be 32, drag an X next to it. If this one adds up to be 32, okay, 12 plus 4 plus 12 plus 4, if that equals 32 inches, put an X next to it. Now there's two X's. Let me see here, actually. Let me go back. I'm going to copy this. Okay, you're going to have 3 X's. And the reason, actually, nope, just 2. You only need 2. There's 2 answers for that one. 2 answers for this one. All right, moving along to number 7. Here, use the rectangle from part B down here to create a shape that has a perimeter of 18 units. So what you're going to do is drag this up here. Okay, and then what you can do is okay. It's a little tricky. Okay, I would go into the all right, if you go into the corner, you see this line here? Okay. And if you see the one arrow, you're able to make it bigger. If you see the cross, you're going to move it. But if you see one arrow over the square, yeah, go over one of the squares. When you go over these little squares, you're able to do that. Okay. Let me put this back. Okay. Again, when you put the cursor over those little squares, you can drag it in any direction to make it bigger. All right, same thing for this one. Here, you're going to make a perimeter of 24 units, so put it up. Okay, my recommendation would be to get it to fit right in there, and then I would just start right away and count along to see what that perimeter is, and then if you need to make it any bigger, again, click inside, go over one of the squares. You can make it go up here, down here, and if you go to the corner, you can make it bigger in every direction. So do your best to navigate that type of problem. Okay, here. Now, again, there's a little bit of a mistake in the directions here, and I am unable to edit this. It says find the unknown side length, but okay, there is no unknown side length. They're all given to you. So you don't need to find any unknown. You just need to find the perimeter of they call it a rectilinear figure, okay? It does have rectangles in it, but it has multiple rectangles in it. So again, only finding the perimeter of that shape. And again, for this one, only finding the perimeter for this shape. There is no unknown side. On the quiz tomorrow, the directions are accurate. There's no mistake on the test for tomorrow. That's why I use this one as the review. All right, so I believe that's it that I need to cover today. Do your best on this. For a problem like this one here, you really got to take your time and add these up, okay? If you look here, it's 5, 6, no, this is 5, and this is 5, and this is 5, and this is 5, and this is 5. Here's 1, this is 1. So add all those up together. Really take your time on those. And, it's just a little bit of a challenging problem, but I think that you can handle it. All right, that is all that I have to say about this for today. Comment in the assignment if you need any help while you're working, and then I will give you some feedback to tell you how you did. All right, have a great day.